I'm your host with the most local 23. You're joining me for a brand new game called DC Dark Legion. This is a video that is going to be giving you tips, tricks, and basically as much possible advice, especially towards getting you to where I am quicker than basically you starting out without the knowledge that I'm going to give you in this video. So let's go ahead and dive in. By the way, I have spent absolutely no dollars on this game. Everything I'm showing you is going to be what I've done completely free on my own. So let's get into it. First and foremost, when you first start out this game, you want to at least set aside 1 hour to play this game. The reason why I say that is there is a event currently going on for Catwoman that will award you a 5-star Catwoman. Pretty much as you can see here, I was able to get it actually up to, there is beyond 5 stars. So the first 5 stars are white, then they're blue, then they're epic, and so on and so forth. So do keep that in mind. There's multiple star levels. Each time you hit a new star set of levels, right, like I'm in blue, it will upgrade your abilities. So right here I have Cat Lash level 2. So when you first start the game, right, you need to get heroes up to, I believe it's like level 5 or 10, which is super easy to do as long as you're playing the game and you're doing it pretty consistently for about, like I said, set aside about an hour. You could maybe do it in 30 minutes, but it's upgrade your war room to, I believe it was level 3, upgrade your heroes to, I believe it was just level 3 heroes to level 10, and pretty much do, I think it was like 2 main quests. Once you do that, you'll move on to the part 2 of the event, which gives you a full 8 hours, gives you a little bit more room, and the third and final one, which is 24 hours. Now, pretty much it's just upgrading your war room, getting heroes. I believe it was 5 heroes to level 15 for part 2, and then 24 hours was, I believe, getting my war room up to level 7, which does take a bit of time, so this is why I said you want to make sure to be on top of this. Eventually, you'll have, well, Catwoman. She's one of my strongest heroes. So, you are able to do recruitment. The recruitment shards are either super lucky, or if you really, really want, you can buy a couple. As you can see here, limit 1. You can get 10 shards. So for $5, you can get immediately 10 shards, which will give you a chance at Superman. So, by the way, when you first start out, you'll gain a couple epic heroes. Those are things that I personally, as you can see here, are all still level 1. I didn't dump any EXP, money, gear, anything into those guys, right? By the time you end up getting a couple of these heroes, as you see, you want to dump the EXP, gear, and everything else onto those heroes versus the epic ones. The epic ones also, hopefully the devs are listening or can get this feedback, but it would be really nice if they would help out in your base. They unfortunately don't. So to put time, effort, energy into those heroes is pointless. Hate to say it, but it is completely pointless. And they're also not really heroes to begin with. They're just random cops or jokers, goons. So keep that in mind. Next up is the yellow levels. Those are the secondary levels. These aren't too bad. It kind of saddens me, though. Like Green Arrow, I'm a fan of his. He's just the second level hero. I really am fond of him, especially like on the WB series, but I digress. Superman and all the other ones that are in red, are the ones that are pretty powerful, right? And those, as you can see here, come on, man. Green Arrow's under Penguin. Come on, devs. Anyway, Constantine and a lot of these, I love it, right? A lot of the heroes and villains that you know and love. Yeah, you can even get Lex Luthor. All those heroes that you saw that I do have, though, all free summons. Right? There's no code or anything I'm going to be able to give you that says, hey, you know, use this to summon a bunch or get a bunch of free stuff. There's no codes that I really know of. This is just from hard work and playing this game. So keep that in mind. Next up, like I said, gear.
I will gladly accept this task.
So pretty much, let me see here. I'll do level 50 Vixen. So those vials, one of the rooms that you make. So if you imagine like Fallout Shelter, there's rooms that you make, you upgrade, you put people in there. When you first start out, yes, you're going to have rooms that, hey, even right now, at the level that I'm at, just to show you, I'm not able to appoint a bunch of heroes to a bunch of rooms. Now, if you had, like, more summons and whatnot, you'd be able to. But as you can see, some of these rooms are completely empty, unfortunately. Because some are super important, as you'll see here in a second, when I power up Vixen. So, the vials are important for raising the level cap. The level cap plays into your war room. Okay, and then as you can see here, the EXP chips that we're getting, where I have 2 heroes currently appointed to that room, they go pretty quick, right? And then the money too. Now we can raise the level cap again, but I'm going to go ahead and get my other heroes to level 60, because you can appoint heroes. So as you can see here, Catwoman is level 50, Superman's 50. You see the ones that are in blue, right? That say level 50. The ones that are not, and they're in white, those are my leaders for the levels. Right? So, raise level cap. Let's do that.
Straight shot.
And then we'll do Mara, the level cap.
For Atlantis.
Okay? Clearly we're out of vials, but we were able to get the other guys to level 60. That's the important part, okay? So eventually you'll be able to join a league. When you join a league, you'll be able to help people. They'll be able to help you. By the way, there's chests and whatnot. So I know a lot of these games where there'll be a little pop-up notification, like you just saw, the little help thing. If there is less than 3 helps at any given time that are requested, you are not able to hit the quick thing. You'll have to go to League, you'll have to hit help, and then help all. The same for chests. Chests will not give you a pop-up notification at all. However, once you receive at least a minimum of 20 chests, there is a button that'll pop up down here at the bottom, which hopefully by, maybe in a couple minutes or whatnot, you'll see. But eventually, there will be 20 chests in there, there will be a claim all button, and by the way, they do also claim rare chests as well. Rare chests are ones that are awarded via purchases and things like that. Okay, next up, you want to make sure to do your sign-ins every single day. Pretty much Harley Quinn, red hero, so top tier, is awarded on day 7. So, yeah. And then also you get your epic summons, legendary summons, green summons, no red summons, but that's fine. There is currently a couple events in here, typically standard events that are in every single game, right? Pretty much just, again, by playing, right? Right there we've got 5 shards that go towards your 10 shards, right? So you need 10 out of 10 to do the whole 10 summon, right? But as you can see here, I'm just claiming a bunch of stuff just by playing, right? And then eventually we'll get another 5 there, another 5 there, and then we'll get literally a mythic champion. So it'll be a random 1 champion that we get, right? So there's 100 crystals. By the way, crystals are premium currency, right? So it looks like we're just a few points away, 9 points it looks like, from getting another 5 summons. Right, there's League of Mobilization, there's Royal Ranking, so the more you improve your power, the more right now you'll get Red Hood stuff. There's Search for Legions, there's the Superman Challenge thing. If you have heroes, specific ones, that are within a certain star limit, you can assist him. So I am able to pull this one off, so here you go. So Superman and Flash come free, they come to help you, but you're able to use a couple heroes that actually do qualify for the fight. Now, when you first start out doing combat like this, there will not be, as you can see on the bottom right, a green little camera thing right there, and the 2x speed combat. The camera removes the cinematics from your heroes, so you won't have to see your heroes using their cinematics all the time. There is an auto alt button on typical normal combat.
Time to fly.
However, in this little Superman mode, there is not. So keep that in mind. So you gotta make sure to use, when they reach full yellow bars, to use their ultimates, right? The ultimates are super powerful, super important, and may save your heroes' lives, right? Disclaimer though, if you do get Adam on your team, his ult is super weird. So as you can see, we've actually finished this complete event. So that's really cool. Atom is a weird, and this is a currency thing, so if you spend money, you'll be able to get, you know, things that goes towards Green Lanterns. Anyway, Atom's ultimate is a one and done. So once you use Atom's ultimate, Atom is actually removed completely off the field, but it is a pretty strong ultimate, so it's something that if you turn on the auto ults, once he gets down to about 20% life, he will use it. But then, like I said, he's removed from the field, right? He can't use any more ults. He's quintessentially dead, right? Like I said, always make sure to be clicking your runes. There's the help button, as you saw there. It took 4 helps for that to pop up. There is your main missions thing, which will always keep telling you what to do, if in case you get your dailies done, or you do get your main missions done. But those are main missions via the bat signal, by the way. There are all multiple chapters, as you can see here. There is some voice acting, not a lot, but make sure to keep those going. The little cubes here are summons. So there's, as you can see here, green, which I guess you could say uncommon. There's blue, which is rare, epic, legendary, and then mythic, right? I'll just show you what you can get. So green, you can get some shards. As you can see here, 1 green hero. Like I said, money is not a problem. So up at the top right, you see that little cube as it gets fuller, right? The more you summon, the more you get in terms of higher summons. So right now we need 59 more summons, or may I say cubes, if we were to use the green ones. Each green one counts as 1. Blues count as, I believe, 5 or 10 as you go up in the list. It, I guess in a way, multiplies, right? However, mythic chests, or cubes, do not count towards it. So keep that in mind, right? But let's go ahead and use the blue. A lot more shards. A lot more money, too. And that took me to 121. So, like I said, it starts building up again. So we were able to get a blue cube as well as a red cube. Let's go ahead and use it. So boom, yeah, you were able to get 10. You claim a blue cube, use it again. And then let's do 6 epic ones. A lot more shards. Disclaimer to the devs, it would be nice, or not really a disclaimer, but it would be nice if you guys would just, I don't know, do like 10,000 right there. Just stack it on top of one another and just do a times like 6 symbol showing, hey, you got 60,000 bucks. I don't know, just kind of so you don't have to scroll, right? Anyway, just a little tip. Couple cubes from that. Let's do another one. And let's finally do 6 legendaries. Again, like I said, ooh, 5 Batgirls, and those are the mythic shards. Nice. As you can see here, like I said, just by playing, you do get a lot of shards and a lot of summons and things like that. So you are going to, like I said, you do have a chance of getting a lot of the heroes. So right there we were able to summon a whole hero, which gave us 10 shards for Vixen, and then 5 for Deathstroke. See, you could do this all day. Look at that. You could just, hey, just by playing the game, just enables you to stockpile up. Now, I have noticed that the more cubes that you have when you do the summon, right, the more chance of getting shards and better loot there is. So, green, I think I'm able to do, I think it was what, well, I don't think we did a full 30, but I think you can do 30 green. I think the blue is 10. Epic, I think you can do 10 as well. Legendary, 10. And then Mythic, not as many. I think it's maybe 5 with Mythic. Doesn't really matter, but just keep an eye on that, right? Like I said, it's nice to just be able to go, okay, I'm 10 out of 10, let's summon it and go, right? So let's actually do 3 mythic, right?
Step aside.
Oh, we got Lex Luthor.
Finally going for the best and
A
brightest.
full summon for him. We got 2 Bane and 5 Red Robin. Yeah, and yes, this gives you not money, but it gives you the diamonds, your primary currency. So that's really nice as well. And then, boom, because we summoned Lex Luthor, for $5, you can get another 12 shards, 300 crystals, $25, 25k EXP, $100,000, and 45 speed ups. So do keep that in mind. By the way, there is a couple versions of the speed ups. The white ones, I believe, are like 1 minute. Blue ones are like 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. So as you upgrade and you do those things, yeah, no, you speed ups are very important. So, like I said, doing the mythic ones does not actually give you any cubes. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? Legendary, as you saw right there, already gave us like almost 50, right? So yeah. Now, these exclamations, as you see on the rooms, are like, oh my god, what did you do? What did you do? Lex Luthor's 30% for this room, for starters. Not just that, but we are able to do Lex Luthor, and I think, because we got 10 shards, no. Oh, we're at 9. God, that'd be so badass. Yeah, no, we're so close. We're so close. So because of the shards, one of the reasons why there's exclamations is, hey, look, we get to evolve. So now she's a full 5-star. Okay. Let's see here. He's another 5 too. Or no, he's 4, sorry. 4?
Take care of this. The 7 seas smile upon you.
As you see there, not just do you go and say, hey, evolve, but it will show you, like, without the pop-up, right? This is what you're going to gain, right? It'll even tell you the abilities and everything he's able to gain just by evolving.
That went well.
Gear. Want to make sure to equip that on him. Let's see. Dang, we're so close to the premium recruitment, though. I really would like to show you guys that. So there is gear, right? As you see, there is also a room for creating gear. By the way, the gear to be created is instantaneous. So you also want to make sure to keep upgrading your rooms. But there is this stuff right here. These are really... You can only get these weapons through the premium recruitment. Okay? So, there is all different ones. You would want to, kind of like a given, right? She's using Penguin's Umbrella right now. By the way, you can upgrade the stars on these as well, but you would want to use the Amazonian Alloy Shield. I believe, well, Explosive Javelin. Basically, the epic one right now is just bottom tier, right? It's just, like I said, epic is just garbage. There's also a talent system for each and every one of your heroes. They use AC/DC shards, which, by the way, are super rare shards you can get. As you can see here, I only have a handful of them. These are things that I did the introductory point to get a little bit of HP boost. As you see, they're 2100 HP. Okay? I was able to get that. However, in order to go to 2 out of 5 boost, I need my champion to be level 81, and you need 8 tokens. However, you are able to go over here, and for ones that are beyond the first talent point, they increase your abilities. So duration of bind, 0.2 seconds, shield up for 4%, Wonder Woman's attack, 2%. As you can see here, each one takes a certain amount of tokens. And so on and so forth beyond that, once you unlock one of those 3 branches. Each hero has those branches, so keep that in mind. Moving on. Like I said, there's the claim all button for your chests, right? It's not super important stuff, but it is stuff that you're gonna need. again, we got new heroes, right? We need to appoint them to rooms. We have no one in Wayne Chips, right? Because power rooms are important, research laboratories, etc. Right? There is no auto-appoint button, by the way. You want to make sure to figure that one out. So I'm going to go ahead and go with chip output, right? At least give something in that room. You could do some min-max, right? As you saw there, like Superman is great. Like the mythic heroes are great in a lot of these rooms versus the legendary ones, right? But certain ones will give better stats depending on which room, right? You'll just have to min-max and figure that stuff out. I myself have not been that dedicated, I'm going to be honest with you when looking at that. Again, you want to make sure that every single room, when you upgrade it, to go through here and just hit upgrade, spend a couple dollars, right, in terms of, you know, what money you have in the game. It's nothing compared to what you have overall, right? It really isn't. Now, you may think, oh man, you've already shown a lot here, right? As you can see here, by talking to your heroes too, can give you a couple shards here or there too, right? So first and foremost, there is a lot of stuff outside your base. You may think, oh man, you've already shown me a lot, man. What else are you going to show me? Like Fallen Children, man. This is just Lego. Okay, cool. So you need, first and foremost, you need this little icon here, right? That is what I'm going to show you next. But first, before we do that, up here at the very top is, you see the little shelter button, right? You hit that. And what you're trying to do is reclaim the world outside of your little underground base, right? That we're not able to see unless you hit base again. So again, you want to go out here, and these are regular citizens that you'll talk to. And they give any random awards too, by the way, like you saw with the green arrow. And you can select a thing, and then boop. Okay, we got 400 files. Select another one. We'll expand. Boop. Again, 400, and then you see that the little green thing. We'll get to that here in a second. Another 400. Nice rewards, right? We do need those. So we unlocked a new spot. I'm going to talk to a civilian. Little Batman talking to him. Little selection there. Okay, we get some crystals. We get some money. Got some more. And as you can see here, as we're reclaiming the land, the I guess you want to say gas, fog, whatever, it's being pushed back. Okay, we are able to fight certain things that do pop up, right? It'll show you, and you can back out of this in case we're not powerful enough or not, but we are. Let's select our heroes and go from there. We're pretty much strong enough to whoop these guys, let's be honest. These guys do split into, as you defeat the bigger versions, they do split into littler versions right now.
I never miss.
Great.
So do keep that in mind. But I love it, right? I do love this game so much right now. I was, by the way, in case you're wondering, I covered Fallout Shelter, every single mission. I love the ever-loving crap out of that game. So at the top right of the thing, you see the money that's blinking. You want to tap that. You generate a certain amount of money from your town. So as you claim more, you're able to get more, right? Do keep that in mind as well. So you are able to upgrade these buildings. Now you may say, okay, well, I'm going to upgrade. I'll get the people. All right, moving on. Well, by the way, if you hit edit mode, you can switch buildings for 100 of your premium currency. They must be, I believe, a minimum of level 4, because you can see the ones out here, the level 3 ones, we can't swap. The level 1s can't swap. So it looks like level 4 is minimum. And you, as you can see here, all of a sudden this is expanding, and I'm sure blowing your mind now, and you're like, oh man, this is a lot to take in. This is one of the reasons why I like doing what I do as a content creator, is being able to make these videos, and you're able to come back at any time and you know, resume or be like, okay, what did he say about this? For me, R&D, research, is something that is very much important, okay? However, there's your stimulator output, there's chip output, alloy output. It's completely up to you, and your first choice is free. Okay? So depending on your playstyle, you'll want to switch that. The buildings in the middle, as you can see, its increase does accelerates room upgrades. By the way, you can only have 2 of those. And then for trade market, which is your dollars, you can have 7. Okay, so the first 2 are pretty much those. I believe this one over here is the same. Yeah, we did 1 construction and the rest was money, right? So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm developing my build or my outside world for now. As you can see here, there's the 3 little houses out here. You upgrade those, like I said, around level 4, I believe, is when you can choose to what you're gonna get, right? And they are kind of set in stone, but random, right? I don't know about the ones right now that are currently under level. I don't know what those will give me. So hopefully I can show you guys actually here in a minute. Moving on. You'll hit the 3 little lines, right? Up here in the top left. You'll get mails. This will be, you know, whatever someone sends you, or your daily logins or whatnot. By the way, if you have friends, you are able to, I believe it's 10 packages a day. 10 packages a day. You'll be able to send them to your friends, and then also you're able to claim your friends' things as well, right? If you keep that in mind. Next up is, so you don't want to fill your list full, but you do want to fill your list. You can put your featured champions just to show off, hey, look, I got these really cool, badass champions. For me, it's like, hey, I got Superman as an avatar, right? So he's already being shown off. So technically, you can show off a total of 6 heroes if you really, really want, right? And you can show your base level champions, champion power, training simulator, challenger, and collector, right? All those mean something. Because as, like, for instance, as you PvP and whatnot, right, your things go up. Darn, we still don't have enough. Trying to get enough. Anyway. Where to go from next? We can upgrade a room. Let's do that real quick, shall we? Hold on. I'm just gonna go with... Okay, I think I'm gonna go with my bio room. Because, remember, we do need those bio things to raise level caps. Remember, as you can see, it's getting chonky, right? It's actually starting to pace the game, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. That's one of the reasons why you definitely want to stick with your appointments. I hate you right now because I so want to jump into upgrades. Let's go ahead and jump into more things that you're going to be needing to know. As you collect heroes, as you summon heroes, you're able to go here, you hit the power thing, right? Each time, by the way, you star a hero, you gain power, or little electric things. By the way, each time you summon a weapon, you're able to gain electric things. Once you get those, look. There's like, I think 3,100 from when I last checked. 3,000. So these are completely free things, just by your progression. Right, so as you do summons, as you do the cubes, as you do the premium summons, the more you progress, the more you're able to get those electric charges, and, yeah. So as you can see here, there's some rewards with them are mediocre, but you still take a chance, right? It's still worth taking a chance. Alright, so there is your chats down here, you can hit these, and just go through them and everything, if you want. Next up, big thing, bottom left, there is 5 duels per day. You can get more. It's in the mystery shop. Let's go over here and show you. So the mystery store, you're able to contain legendary gear for 200 crystals. There is money ones. There is a daily free, or actually you can get 3 actually. You can get free 3 per day. Because the refresh is every 8 hours. So you want to come back every 8 hours and check this, because depending on what it is, you may actually get some really cool stuff. So right here, like, here, I'll just go ahead and spend 80,000 just to show you. Once you hit this, it'll give you a random piece of gear that you can assign to any hero, right? You know, like, here's this one again for 40k. That one seems like a lot better. But the level is actually less, so do keep that in mind too. Money is kind of referring to what it may or may not be. You can buy speed ups right there. There's 48 crystals for 30 speed ups. There is for League, right? Those are actually some really good gauntlets. There is your ACDCs. There's summoning those. You can buy one, which actually I need to check the mystery store for that. Oh, there is one premium summon. That is worth. Because, like I said, the premium summon is something you definitely need. Book of Destiny, used to change the name of your on your pact with the monitor. Nah, I'm good on that. That just changes your name, basically. By the way, you're able to change your name once free. So these are mythic items, by the way. So this is from the House of Secrets. Yeah, you can see there. And then there's also World Line refreshes monthly. Something that, yeah, non-epic can be converted once they reach their max stars. Max stars, think about that. Like I said, there's multiple levels to max stars, so pretty much no one has access to that yet. Unless you've actually been able to spend a lot of money and max a hero. Let me take you to PvP. So here's my rewards for doing daily PvP, right? Right now, actually, let me check my defense. So right now, this is currently my defense. I opted to change it. Went up just a hair, right? Not that huge, but we're about at 70,000, so, you know, let's be honest, we all do it. We always pick on the low guy, don't we? If it's on the screen, just go for it. Yeah, no, there's nothing really you can do. There's, like, the speed thing, but you can't skip cinematics. It's automatically default. It uses your ults autoly, right? I guess we're making that a word today, don't at me.
Like a good time.
Yeah. So your first battle, you do get a chest. You get 50 little tokens. That is standard for everything. You do another 3. So, well, another 2, excuse me. You do 3 out of 5. You do another 3 challenges, and you know what? Let's do, like I said, I love Green Arrow. Let's get it.
Great terror.
I won't make you all sit through this, but pretty much, I'm pretty sure we'll win. Just throwing that out there. I think we'll win. But I won't make you sit through it. Seriously, though, I don't like Adam. Because while everyone else is popping their ults, right, he doesn't use his ult at all. And it kind of saddens me. Let's do Mira, right? And I'm actually going to sub out Adam for once, right? And I'm actually going to go with Vixen. Let's do some Vixen. Let's see how good we're going to do with that one. Oh, and by the way, I want to throw this out here. Like I said, I'm just... so you guys don't have to be mind-boggled by PvP unless you enjoy seeing this. Let me know in the comment section, but, Captain Cold's actually really strong in controlling and freezing the whole field, as you see here. When he pops his ult and you see controlled on the screen, it means that, you know, people are being completely frozen and whatnot. So we're doing okay. We're not doing amazing, but we're not doing too bad. Vixen is a support hero, but she was also, like, you know, 5 stars, so. Superman, though, again, has no stars, but he is a mythic hero, so he is pretty strong. So, as I said, you do your 3, you collect the chest, you can do the 5, not gonna do it right now. We got more stuff to show you. Let's get to it. Alright, so there is the anti-crime. Next up, these are ones that you can do challenges or do raids, right? Depending on what you really, really need. For a challenge, if it's in green, it means you can beat it, but it means you can't raid it. It means it'll raid the last level. So let's go ahead and progress. This is what it is for when you do it, right? You fight just a couple certain heroes. I love the little magician. Her little animation Super awesome. Can't wait to get her. Looks like she has a clone or a little illusion to fight.
Time to fly.
This is pretty much the combat for this, but do see that you do have enemies that will come from the bottom as well. So do keep that in mind for your lineup of heroes. You may not always want to do auto, right? Unless you know that they're going to be fine, right? For me, knew they were going to be fine. That's why I just was like, yeah, let's do auto. Right? You may want to keep someone in the back line that is able to handle themselves. Green Arrow's pretty solid at that. But here we are able to go. Let's just do raid all 6. I'll do 3. By the way, these can crit, as you can see here. 200%. Super awesome. And then what I'm going to do is because the vials are super important, I'm going to go ahead and raid 3 on that one. See that? Super cool. It's nice when those proc, because they are super important. Looks like we had some... I think we have enough. We might be able to level some heroes beyond.
I will gladly accept this
Nice.
task.
Also, it looks like we've got some gear. Let's do it. Ah, it was that belt. Looks like he's going to get the good
I
helmet.
will take care of this.
Step aside and let the real genius handle.
I am Superman. I've got this.
I'd love to have a little fun.
Again, I always go through her and make sure all my heroes, except for the purple ones, have the best possible gear. Yep.
Mighty.
So let's go ahead and we'll do... Catwoman, I would put at 70 right now because, again, she's a total 6 stars. But, let's go for it. Let's do Wonder Woman.
Accept this task.
Yeah, 50,000 vials. You can see there's a stat breakdown. Let's do it.
Great Hera.
Boom. Right? So she's 70, so we're good. Next up is Training Simulator. So Training Simulator is something that gives you EXP over time depending on the level that you've completed. So do keep that in mind. About every 8 hours or so you want to log in and make sure to just hit that little icon right there. You see it's already building up super fast. Right? That is not a huge amount of EXP. It's very little. You challenge it, you go in there, and you do a training simulator to what you're able to do. And let's just do it. Just standard combat. It is cool, though. We are able to fight various heroes and villains and whatnot, right?
Time to fly.
Looks like Shazam is fully regenerating.
Great Hera.
Wow. Kind of a good hero. Even though, you know, we kind of are a lot stronger than this level. And yes, you can hit enable auto, and it will just, hey, you can walk away, go to the bathroom, maybe put your phone down, be like, you know what, just let it go as far as I possibly can go without needing to micromanage yourself. And yes, I do think they need to fix Batman's ult. So he summons his ult, and he dies if he's being overwhelmed. He dies while he's summoning his ult, as you just saw there. Yeah, they need to fix ults. Maybe make the character invulnerable for a quick minute while they do ults. And it's not just him, too, but Batman. It's just something I see all the time. And his ult doesn't really do anything. It really is not. I've not seen a Batman use an ult yet. That's actually really good. It's not. Anyway, let's get to it. Next up, like I said, there's a lot of stuff to show you. So this is pretty much, you go in there, and by the way, there's like daily ranking systems here, as you saw. You go in here, and we're gonna challenge the Devastator. This is how long can your heroes beat on it before they're all wiped out, right? As you can see, his power is 1,000,000. Why 9? Let's just see how far we can go. I think I was able to get to milestone 6 or 9 on the last one.
Time to fly.
Great Hera.
And yes, you'll want to have
I
a
never
tank.
miss.
No, you can't move out of that AoE, so in case you were thinking, oh man, move, dude, move. Yeah. Oh, there's Adam. Boom, done.
Time to fly.
Yep, there's milestone 9. Maybe 6, since I have powered up a little. She's
I
a
never
great
miss.
tank, because right now our range DPS is beating the ever-loving out of him right now, right? But she gonna go. Yeah, no, he's not getting milestone 12 alone. Like I said, though, I love Green Arrow. Look at him go. Oh, we could get 12? Yes! And that is why I like Green Arrow.
I never miss.
My man. Oh, 13. My man. Very nice. My man. I love you. Awesome. Now, you can go back in there and you can challenge it again if you want, but right now my rank is 642. So, you know, not too great, not too bad. Again, you're going against the whole entire world with your rank. It's not based off of just a server. It's the entire world. So out of 642 out of, I think it was 1 million downloads on the Play Store, you know what? I'm happy with that. Now, sure, could there be more people log on later and beat me? Yes, but you know what? I don't care. Right? I'm not a pay-to-win person. I just play these games to enjoy them, and I really do enjoy games like this. So as you can see here, our timers for things are getting up there. And so if we wanted to use a boost right now, we have 662, we would use 66 to get an hour construction done. So it looks like we'd be using... they're about 1 minute per boost for the drones, right? Again, research and things like that, it does help to bring that up and make them more effective. So do keep that in mind. Let's see if we got enough. Do we have enough fluid? Yes, we do. Research speed up. Why not? That'll be a while, right? Next up, what haven't I shown you guys? Besides going to the map, which once you see the map, you're gonna be like, what? These are raids, by the way. So there are always 2 by default, 1 by James Gordon, which is an NPC, AI, and then the next is like, so for instance, by the way, if you are using the 8-hour mission, which we'll get to here in a minute on the main map, you cannot use the same to do a raid that we're about to do. Okay? So for instance, I'm 96,000. However, oh, it won't do it. There's a lot of games where if you are at a certain amount of power, because you're doing a raid, you are able to do it. But whatever. Actually, let's do this, just so I can prove my point with you guys. Yeah, we got more than enough power with our backup team. So back to let's go to the main map, which I haven't shown you guys. Alright, so you do get radar events. Those radar events refresh about every, I think it's 6 to 8 hours. The white squiggly line one that I'm about to tap right now will take you to a mission which will dispatch and takes 8 hours. During that 8 hours, your team is not able to do anything whatsoever. Keep that in mind. By the way, those can also be raided. So, our guys start out right now, and they cannot be raided. However, they go to that point right there. I know, you would think, that doesn't take 8 hours. Why does that take 8 hours? I don't know, don't ask me. Anyway, once they come back from getting their loot from the mission, they can be raided. So, for instance, this person right here, we could infiltrate them at 69,000. I think our team that is the backup one? Is it the backup team, or is it not? Okay, it is the main team. Yeah, we're able to loot them. By the way, yes, you are able to change your jet. The basic jet is very weak. There are jets, which I'm sure are going to be pay to win, that pretty much... Let's just fast forward to this. We win by default, clearly with the power, right? So you can loot them. By the way, you can only loot a couple per day. Do keep that in mind. You also want to make sure to loot this stuff over in the bottom. Now, the other missions, if you hit the back arrow, you'll zoom out, and other missions, you're able to do. They're a lot shorter timers. So top right here, right? It's a little dispatch, takes 3 minutes, do an auto, boom, done. And like up here it'll show you, you know, I've been rated, other people have been rated too. So for instance, this person's flying away, 41,000, quickly before he was able to escape. Which, depending on how long the mission is if you're able to jump on them, or do you have time, or whatnot, right? Just hit that little fast forward icon and just be done with it, so we don't have to watch this. So, infiltration attempts 1. So I think we have 1 left. So you're able to do 3 a day. Okay, yeah, infiltration up top. Fire Fury, 72... The ones with exclamations, I believe, are ones that have already been, like, they've reached their max. I'm gonna sit at 1 out of 3 for now, because I don't want, as you saw, that giant exclamation that blinks for people to be like, look at this, look, hit him, kill him, quick. Nah, I'm good, right? Now, always want to hit back, hit help. There are 2 main missions here, as you can see. They're a little different. They have icons of heroes or characters, right? Looks like James Gordon's over here. This is going to San Francisco, or this one's going to Metropolis. Each one rewards different stuff. You can see here. But let's just go ahead and save Metropolis right quick. So this one is a different type of combat. You'll get a little storyline like, who are they, yada yada yada. You select your heroes and go for it, right? Again, they're dark versions of heroes or villains that you can go at or fight or whatnot, right? Now this is one type.
I never miss.
This is kind of like a little challenge on like a lot of those other games where the red ones are just you go for clearing them.
I never miss.
Superman, you get a little hurt there, buddy.
Me, yeah.
These guys are tough. By the way, no, that wasn't the main loot. That's just bonus loot for actually completing it. You hit it. There's your primary stuff right there. Okay? Now, the main mission is going over here and doing that. But, hold on, real quick. Do we have our little mission done yet, or no? See, there's a lot of people that are exclamations. Nah. Again, I'm good, fam. Right now, I'm good. Dark Legions, clear that. And as you can see here, this is clear level 30 in the training simulator, and then we'll be able to move on to level 12, which actually, let's go do that. Wait, hold on. There we go. Claim our little reward. Looks like there was a mail, which, by the way, there are little reports here, too, since we were able to do a raid, right? Remember the raid? I actually forgot about it. Why were we doing all this stuff? Let's do another one while we're going to be doing a training simulator, right? So again, sometimes I even get lost in all the stuff that is here. I'm serious. Bottom left corner. Let's do initiate, set. It's our B team anyway. And going back. So training simulator, right? Again, 2 more levels. Let's get it done so we can just hit level, or chapter 12. Again, if you guys happen to have any questions, drop them down in the comment section, especially if you've made it this far in the video. I will be more than happy to answer any questions, and then I'm sure other people will be happy to answer questions as well, have discussions, whatnot. And I have a really great community here that I've built over 13 years of being a content creator. So again, it'd be great to have you if you so want to, you know, hit that subscribe button and join us, right? We also have a Discord, too, if you want to join that. Aside from that, let's hit that level 30 and I'll show you completing a chapter. And yes, I wish there was a fast forward button for this. Wouldn't it be nice?
Time to fly.
Hopefully, the devs are listening to critique. That's what makes good devs great devs. And hopefully they add some fast forward buttons to this stuff, right? Let's return. We did complete level 30, right? And then I'll clear one more to claim the two orbs. Let's see if we were able to do... Oh, no, we do need to claim it. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I thought we had officially done it, but okay. Hold on. Be right back. Alright, so by getting to that next level, which is level 4, even though it's at 30, your EXP per hour will be increased from 8,000 to 12,000 for that jump in that. Okay? So again, want to make sure to log in, claim that, and then just, hey, you can log out now if you want. Right? But, let's claim the chapter quest, shall we? So claim the thing right there. Claim this, which gives us some shards, some gear. Might actually get the premium summon off. But this looks like, Batman became Green Lantern, question mark? So yeah, by the way, already a lot of this stuff is done. So you'll quickly find that out as you go. So it looks like the only thing we don't have is Amanda's request in Dark Legions, which, by the way, I think these are main quests on the map. Yes, they are. Skip the tutorial. What? There's a tutorial? I just wanted to accept the mission, question mark. Oh. Alright, so sending out another ship. Oh, no, our patrols are full right now. Unless it was because I hadn't claimed that. Let's find out. Yep, that's because I didn't claim that. Alright. There's the Jim Gordon one, right? We need to complete that. I think that might actually clean up San Francisco, and it might turn blue. I could see for you guys if you want, but I think we might actually have enough for premium summons. Yes! So, by the way, I think it's every 50 or 57. As you can see here, Mythic Champion or Legacy Piece is guaranteed within, as you can see here as we progress, the draws. If I do 17 more, we're guaranteed. But let's do the 10. Let's see what we can get, shall we? By the way, there's a little cinematic here. Why not let you enjoy it, right? So we were able to get the legendary explosive javelin, and we were able to get Mara 10 shards, Captain Cole 10 shards, a couple epic ones, which are AC/DC. We were able to get a new epic hero, and I click on it and it goes away. Okay, I'll just take you to the champion window. How about that? That guy right there, right? Again, the epic ones are just so blah, right? Or the epic, yeah, the epic ones. Legendary ones are the ones you really want to focus on. Gear, by the way, as you can see here, we got some of that stuff, so we can upgrade hers. Let me start with the first champion and go from there.
Accept this task.
So again, quick equipped.
Hand me my bow.
His Asura, yes, we were able to cast his up.
I will take care of this.
Her flute. His grenade.
Step aside and
Premium
let the
summons
lion
are
super
where you
Superman.
get the stuff for this. Ooh, she's able to do the explosive javelin, which gives you a chunk of HP, 8% HP, and crit rate. Nice. Yes.
I can do this.
Stone cold.
Oh wait, I forgot to
can
check.
do this.
Yeah, he's good on gear.
Stone cold.
Quick equipped. Nothing
You will
there.
learn
Nothing
why
there.
the ancients
Yep.
called
Okay.
me mighty.
And then again, we're already up to 31 of these. So do 23 of these. Even more shards. Gotta love it. Again, the game, just by playing it, will give you so much stuff that you will... Again, we've done a lot of these decodes, right? You'll be like, wow, he's got a lot of shards for a lot of these heroes, and he's able to keep summoning stuff. And just by playing, just by doing these things. 5 shards right there. Very nice. Let's do a legendary. 2 for Adam right there. Then boom, we got another box if we want. We're working towards our mythic right now. So again, the gear, the shards, everything else keeps coming. Which, speaking of gear, so right here is your armory. You want to make sure to keep upgrading this, because when you upgrade it, you are able to do 2 times the crafting reward chance. Right now it's 8% if I upgrade the room, but basically each room upgrade is 1%, it looks like. So in case you're like, I want to make gear for Superman, but I'm here and I don't have the one I was just on upgraded, right? You can't make Superman gear. As you can see there's classes. You can make Superman gear there, but you can't do it there, okay? The next one, once you upgrade the room, by the way, as you can see here, as you progress the rooms, you are able to make up to level 35 mythic gear, okay? The higher the level, the better the gear, okay? As you can see here, there is Mythic Plus. So just to show you guys one creation, like I said, it is instantaneous. It does use Wayne alloy right here, and it does use a big chunk of money. This is where the money comes in, so do keep that in mind. But here we go. You can do 1 or you can do 10. It'll be instantaneous, right? We were able to get a nice epic belt of that. Everything else was blue. You go over here to your heroes, and let's just cycle through it. Equip gear, and this is how I do it. Start at the top, move your way on down to the bottom.
Aside and let I am Superman. I've got
Right.
I'd love to have a little fun.
I can do this.
Stone cold.
You will learn why
So that
the
way,
ancients
your
called
gear
me
gets
mighty.
spread out for everybody.
You
What
will
is this guy?
learn why
Oh,
the ancients called you have made the man in black proud.
I know, I've made Batman proud. Hee. Anyway. As you can see here, there's a lot. And I understand, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I do these videos, to try and share this stuff, let you see. You can always come back, be like, okay, well, he did this, and I don't know where this was, or whatnot, right? It's my way of being like, hey. Oh yeah, we got our account upgrade. Yay, woo! And then, also, we've got some new guys, which I kind of have like a thing where if it's like an exclamation or something on it, I have to go to it just to get it off. But as you upgrade, as you saw there, we went to the next level, you get a legacy little thing. It's kind of like a battle pass, right? So you can unlock empowered or premium, and depending on that, you can get more or less, right? You instantly get 10 levels on that, and then also you get 5 of the premium summons, and then as you work on it, right, you're able to get all this stuff. By the way, these little radar dishes, the little intel points, they do upgrade your map out here, right? So do keep that in mind. But doing radar missions in and of themselves will upgrade your radar things, right? And upgrade the quality. Right now, I think it's just best to go with whatever you're able to do, right? As you can see, I'm already at some blues. While they're easy, you don't want to rush it, in my opinion. But it's completely up to you, right? Training simulator, again, it's because we have 18 out of 12 summons, right? Because we got that big burst. Aside from that, there is the James Gordon. Oh, this is something. If you've stayed to the end of the video, I'm about to give you a really big piece of advice. Again, there's so much to go through, and hopefully you guys have been like, you know, this video's been really informative, but as you're doing story missions, right, like this one I'm about to take you, this is one type of story mission. This is something that, as you can see here, the green is you, the red is the enemy. We're able to easily beat it, okay? So I'll just go ahead and hit it real quick for you. This is one of 2 types. One type is a big map in which you hit little, it's a footstep circle icon. There will be like dollar bills, EXP, vials, things like that on the map as you're walking through and progressing through the main mission. I've never seen Cyborg Semantic, so here we go. Nice. Okay, so anyway.
Time to fly.
make sure to tap on those icons because it is loot and stuff that you will not get unless you tap it. So keep that in mind. And then see on this, we can set this to auto and walk away if we want to. So that's super cool too. And maybe I might be able to on the main mission. I'll see if I can get to one. Actually, give me a minute. Be right back. Okay, so I was able to complete the main mission that we were on. So let's see here. I'll go ahead and show you one of the buildings real quick. So right here, able to upgrade that because we were able to get people. So flourishing town, that will allow you to upgrade the other building. And see, it kind of balances off of one another, right? And then you'll progress. So you'll get this one. You'll need more people for that one. You need more people. So as you go out there into the world and you're able to do more missions, radar, it plays into things you're able to get. Because again, as you can see here, when you click on these, there is a little, like, people, little, you know, you need all these things, right? So right now, you want to make sure to do all your radar missions every, like I said, I believe it's every 8 hours, but it might be 6. You want to make sure to do those. So let's see if this one might pop up. This one gives you a big plus of civilians, right? Let's see if this one will be the map that'll... Yes! Nice. I love this. So I'm able to show you right here. There's a little quest thing. I'll skip that so you guys don't get spoiled, but... you hit the little icons, as you see here. This is very important. This will give you a quick boost, especially when you're first starting out. So this is like something that if you've really stayed to the end of the video to get all the tips and tricks that I'm able to give you, you just got another big one, right? So make sure that when you're on these maps to click all the little things because you will not get them passively, okay? You will only be able to loot, I believe there's like one thing you can loot that does it automatically, right? It's the little chest icon that you see there at the top when we were back on the main mission, right? Or main menu. There's these little green guys again. We're so super strong in beating these guys.
Time to fly.
These guys are not a challenge.
I never met.
Great Hera.
Meow.
Then you hit it. This should be the chest. This one will give you a bunch of really cool stuff. You can see there. Oh, by the way, the stuff you get is random. It's all stuff you automatically get. Boom! We completed the mission. Like you see here, you get the generalized loot. You get reputation, civilians, yada yada yada. But that loot that you're tapping on the screen, it is bonus loot. It is completely and utterly bonus loot. So do keep that in mind. Those are very important things to be tapping on. Okay? And then there's also the bonus stuff that you get for completing the mission, etc. There you go. Again, I love this game. You could honestly sit here, and I'm going to just be honest with you. You could spend hours playing this game. As you can see, literally we've just gone over, what is it, about an hour of tips, tricks, playthrough, etc. with you. And again, we are still going, right? This is one of those games that there is a lot to go through, and this is something that's daily, by the way. Everything that I'm showing you right now, this isn't special stuff. This isn't like, you know, things that I'm just doing just to be like, oh man, he's enticing us to play this game, because, you know, once I get in, there's not going to be much to do. No, what I'm doing right now is playing the game. I'm sharing as much as I possibly can with you, but also, at the same time, this is me just also playing and talking to you while I'm playing. So, let's go ahead and upgrade that one right here for 500. Tap it. Oh, we need 600 for that one. Alright, we'll upgrade the smaller one then. Nice. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. I wonder if there will be more buildings in the future once I upgrade these two out there that are 500, the 600. And yeah, again, you get to keep upgrading the buildings, but there's again, there's so much. There's so much. Let's get to it. By the way, one thing I will share though, so in case you guys are like, well, you haven't shown us probably the super important part, which is that gear. I'm sure you're able to upgrade. No, actually, you have to literally replace it completely. It would be nice to have a secondary function of being able to either upgrade or keep it, especially if you hit like stats that you really, really like. But unfortunately, no.
Stone cold.
Maybe it's something the devs will add in the future, but unfortunately, no. Again, I wouldn't mind having the epic guys being able to work in your base too. Hopefully, that's something that the devs add, because right now, as it is, you know, I've played, like I said, about 5-7 days. We've got rooms here that you could put the epic guys in, right? You can't put them in. So again, the epic guys are completely and utterly useless, and I really wish they weren't, because it would just allow you to spread more of the love, right? It would allow you to spread more of the love to your other heroes and at least give them some levels. So in other games, they do have that functionality. In this game, it does not, which is something I kind of... come on now. As you can see here, we're so close to upgrading this on another level, so let me go do that. So I'll do it just to show you. Alright, so this is another really cool thing. Like, I love how this game is just able to give you a bunch of, like, random stuff to do, right? We're able to make Green Lantern's poster! You! Let's go! That's just, again, it's just on randomly on one of these maps. I love this game. I really do. Make sure to tap all that good stuff on the map. Oh, nice. We get Batman on this one. He's level 63. Let's go! Alright, so it looks like we were able to clear out Coast City and be able to get another mission done. So that is awesome with that mission. Again, you just want to keep doing these radar missions, man. I'm not even kidding. But make sure not to do 2 white zigzag missions at a time. You want to make sure to only do 1 mission, because that way you can send out your other thing to do all these radar things, right? So, because again, those reset every so often, right? They refresh, right? So, like, we have an hour, we have a lot of missions still left to go, and each one's a certain amount of minutes. So, that's why you don't want to send out both, right? Do keep that in mind. You want to, because again, those are very, very important, because you can see, because we did some already, this takes a whole day to upgrade. Level champion cap will be 80, right? Which we desperately need. But even with all the speed ups we can do, it would only take half the time off, right? So do keep that in mind. I feel like the speed ups would be better for smaller buildings, or smaller rooms, right, in the building, that you're going to be working on, right? So right now it's just, you know, maybe do some speed ups on this or something. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. I'm kind of a person who likes to hoard their speed ups, right? As you can see, like I said, 20 chests to be able to climb all those, unless you want to tap, right? Pretty much, besides continuing to play and show you guys more and more of those, like, I've shown you, I've gave you everything I possibly can to get to where I currently am in terms of tips and tricks and whatnot. Keep that in mind, right? Just keep going. I've gave you my best knowledge going forward, right? Just keep upgrading this, keep doing little things and side quests and everything else, and, you know, eventually you'll probably end up surpassing me. Who knows, right? It'd be great to, you know if you enjoy what I did here and everything that I showed, and if it did help you, and whatnot. Last but not least, here's where you can upgrade your vehicles. Currently, I can't upgrade any of them, right? However, there's a bunch of formations and stuff like that. So there's members, things like that. It helps to upgrade rating and things like that, right? The basic thing will only allow you to have that many. This one allows you to have a ton. Same with that one. The other ones, more cooler looking. They give you a certain amount of abilities and whatnot, right? But great for raids and things like that. But currently, none of them can be unlocked, right? I mean, unless you go through this, but right now you have to spend an astronomical amount of money to be able to unlock the final one. As you saw there, each one, so you'd have to buy all these boxes just to get, I think, the first couple levels. Yeah, keep that in mind, right? But like I said, keep doing your missions. And, you know, once you get one off the map, right, there's another one that pops up. So again, you're going to have tons of stuff to do on this game. Tons of stuff, right? I've just shown you a solid, like, while pausing and going back and forth, because I don't want to, you know, in case you're here just for, like, quick important stuff, and then, like, want to move on or want to... If you're here and you're like, you know what, I love watching you play, I find this informative, like, yeah, no, I'd love to see more, let me know. Be glad to show more, right? And just do some chill gameplay or something, you know? Maybe, who knows, maybe you'll teach me something that maybe I personally missed, but aside from that, yeah, no, just try and keep boosted things up there. You know, you want to try and make sure they're all happy, right? I think it's like 100%. And then anything above that, clearly gives bonus stuff. But, yeah, no. Hope to see you around in the game. Hope to see your comments in the comment section. I know this video was long, but again, this game is super long. And there's a lot to be learned from it, right? And is there a way to, like... I hate the notification pop-ups. I really do wish there was a way. Hey, look, there's an auto-translate thing. Again, I'm the type of person that I see exclamations, I'm like, tap it, tap it, tap it! But yeah, no. Again, thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Catch you all, hopefully, in the next video. Peace out.